3.
The Congress agenda. Today, the Indian National Congress seems to be at its worst, low morale phase. I am a lifetime congressman and I had the great fortune of moving closely with some of its giants, leaders like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Kamaraj, and many others based in Delhi like Atulya Ghosh, Sadiq Ali, and others. So I like to today put forward one or two ideas of some significance. India has contributed uniquely to world history. One of the great contribution is Mahatma Gandhi's non-violence and his belief in the best means to reach the best ends. So today what we see is somehow once wins power, one gets respectability. So the people are accustomed to overpraise the elected leaders, and given today's electoral politics, how meaningless this approach is. So I want to say any political party must have some fundamental political doctrines. This is from ancient times to this day applies. We all respect great names for not for the temporary reasons but for the perennial goodness their doctrines contribute. This is the case with Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and many others. Now, I want to say Congress party in the early 60s, I think, brought out a book by Dr. Sampurnanand, who was then once the great leader of UP, Chief Minister. There is a university in his name. The one contributor to that book was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. I hope that's the last thoughtful essay Panditji had sat down and wrote. There, after so many arguments, Panditji reaches a conclusion that Indian socialism must be some sort of a Vedantic socialism. So, and it needs for the future generation to think about a social policy, political policy based on non-violence, and this is India's great contribution. We are all very proud of it, and we must enhance the importance of this contribution of these two great leaders. So I would say my own political evolution starts from Oxford, from where I wrote to some of the Congress leaders of the time like Shyam Nandan Mishra, Chandrasekhar, and many others of that school left of the Congress. So even today the Congress must start a sort of a weekly evening class from the AICC and other headquarters. One intellectual thinker, a writer of some consequence must deliberate on the fundamental principles of the Indian National Congress. We cannot run away from our 100-year old legacy and start some ordinary doctrines. So from feudalism, capitalism, socialism, democratic socialism, and even the extreme doctrines like communism, Nazis, all these have to be debated, and people, the younger generation, must be engaged in this study of fundamental principles of politics, democracy, and such a class, such a regular feature only can save the party and regenerate interest in the same grand old party. Thank you.